Hi, I'm Jeannie and I'm here today from Jimmy Bean's Wool, and I want to teach you a really fun short row technique called Entrelac, E-N-T-R-E-L-A-C. It is really neat. It creates a woven looking fabric, but you're not having to weave it. You don't have to sew it together later. You don't have to do all kinds of things that it looks like you might have to do. It really lends itself well to self-striping yarns and can be a multiple of just about any combination. What I'm showing you here today, I've done a small swatch of the base triangles here, and I wanted to show you how it looks, because when I first started doing Entrelac, I thought, oh my gosh, I am so off the mark here. But you can see there's this kind of funky loop in between each stitch section, and this is a combination of 6 repeats, 6 stitch repeats and 3 triangles. So this is just the base. So this is how we get started. So this shows you that after you work your first base section, this is what it's going to look like on your needle. So I'm going to show you how to work the very first triangle. And this technique also lends itself well to backwards knitting. And we have a video on how to do that, and also an article on how to knit backwards, so that you don't have to turn your work all the time. But I'm going to show you turning the work literally, how the patterns are written. So when you're reading Entrelac and it says turn your work, turn your work. Once you get the hang of it, then learn to knit backwards. So initially we have 18 stitches cast on here, set of 6. You could place stitch markers if you liked. I find that a little cumbersome because I can count the 6 stitches, but whatever works for you is what I want you to do. So you're going to purl. How's that, Pete?
Good.
All right, you're going to purl, well, maybe the first 2 stitches on the wrong side of the work. So you've cast on. I use the backwards, I use the long tail continental cast on. You literally turn your work. You knit these 2 stitches just like this. Now you see our little floppy thing is starting to grow, and you also see this gap. This is what will tell you where you are in your work, that the next stitch you're going to need to work. So we turn our work again, and we're going to purl the 2 that we purled and knit before, and now we're going to add 1 more into the mix. Turn the work, knit those stitches just like this. Again, you can see it's growing. Turn the work, purl those stitches, adding a stitch each time until we have worked all 6 of our stitches, ending on with a wrong side row. So we turn, knit. Now I've got 4 stitches, knit. I'm not going to do the whole piece because I did show you my sample. You can see there's my little gap that tells me that I've got to do 5 now. So I purl my 4, purl 1 more. So now I've done 5. We're almost there. We've almost done our 6 stitch base triangle. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more turn, and this is going to be our wrong side row that will be done with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we stop there. We've got our 6 stitch base triangle, and we're ready to continue on. For this demonstration, I'm not going to continue on because I have shown you here that this is what you keep going along and work each set of 6 stitches. Again, if you did have stitch markers here, this would be where you would take the first stitch marker off and just continue on working. So we've worked only one of the three base triangles that we have set up. Again, let's see, what do you need to know about Entrelac? Besides it being fun, it is a short row technique. I encourage you to read any Entrelac instructions literally. When it says turn, you saw me turn the work. Later you can learn some more fun techniques. We'll do some more videos to get you going all the way up. And I'm Jeannie. This is from Jimmy Bean's Wool, and we just learned how to do the base triangles for Entrelac. Happy knitting!
Thunder rumbles on this American summer night.